Hey guys, I'm going to tell you the time I got hypnotized by this hypnotist that came to my high school. It was like freshman or sophomore year. We were in the gym. He asked people to, if they wanted to volunteer. So 7 or 8 people volunteered. So basically, this is creepy. Okay, so basically I volunteered. My friends were scared to volunteer. I was like, okay, this isn't real. This isn't real, so I'll do it. I mean, what is it gonna hurt me? No, probably not. So then basically, I went down to sit down in the chairs. And I remember I was sitting next to two guys that I barely talked to, but whatever. And so basically I was like, okay, I told them, I was like, okay, this isn't real, so I'm just going to just wait and wait till this is over. So basically after that, the hypnotist said, breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. So we did that. I remember doing that. And then he said, now you count of 3, you guys are going to close your eyes, relax. So he counted, and then we closed our eyes and relaxed. Some people were faking it, but I remember I was like, no, I'm not faking it. I'll give it a try. I'm not faking it at all, right? So then, basically, after that, then he was talking on and on and on while we're, like, relaxing and everything. So then, basically, after that, I remember him saying, on the count of 3, you guys are going to lay down. And then I was like, okay, like, alright. Like, I was hypnotized because on the count of 3, like, my friend said that I did that, so, okay. And then, basically after that, we all, like, lay down because the hypnotist said so. So then, basically after that, the hypnotist said, okay, on the count of 3, you are going to be, like, scratching one another. Like, you know, just, like, scratching one another. So then, on the count of 3, he said, he counted 1, 2, 3, and then I felt like somebody was scratching me, right? So then, that, like, kind of went on for a little bit, and then after that, he, said, on the count of 3, you guys are gonna stand up, start walking, and then he counted to count of 3. I remember standing up and walking, but, like, I was hypnotized. Like, I wasn't doing this by myself. Like, I was not faking this at all. So then, after that, because, like, how I actually really know is because my friends were like, oh my god, you were, like, scratching. Like, it wasn't the other person scratching you, it was yourself scratching you. It wasn't the other person, it was yourself. And I was like, what? Okay, that's weird. So then basically after that, we went into the circle because he said to go in the circle. So then basically he said to close our eyes, and then he said on the count of 3, you guys are going to act like, I forget what he said that we're gonna act as, but I do remember acting as what it was. And then after all of that, we all sat down, and he started talking and talking and talking, and then he said, on the count of 3, you're all gonna fall asleep, the people who were up there. So he counted 1 to 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I just fell asleep like that. And my friends were like, what? That's weird. Like, what? That's crazy. And then, because I do remember falling asleep. And then, this is crazy, because, so my friends told me that, after I fell asleep, okay, he said that on the count of 3 that we would walk down, but sleeping. So then my friends told me that we did, like I did, because I kind of remember doing that, but it was like weird. And then after that, after everything, I went back to, because after this was all done, I felt so, like, I had a headache, I did not feel good, I felt like I was going to throw up, I don't know. It was like the craziest hypnotist experience, because I do believe it's real. I do believe it, because I remember one thing, but then I don't remember doing the other thing. Like, I remember doing this, but I don't remember doing that. But then, like, everybody else says, oh my god, she, like, blah, 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 right? So, I felt so sick. I felt like I was gonna throw up. I felt just horrible. And then I talked to some other people who did the hypnotizing, you know, and they were like, yeah, I don't feel so great either. Like, what the heck? And I was like, were you guys faking it? Like, what? And then they're like, no, like, I wasn't. And I do trust those people because, like, they wouldn't. But, like, it was crazy. Like, hypnotism is, like, what? Crazy. Okay, but that is my story. That was the weirdest real experience, like, I could ever imagine, like, not imagine, but, like, oh my god, like, be through it. Like, I can't speak, but it was, like, the craziest experience ever for, like, you know, but I told my parents, and they're like, yeah, that seems weird, like, yeah, hold on. But, like, they said, oh my god, that's so crazy. Like, hypnotism, I think it's real, because, like, what? That's crazy. But, yeah, so I'm done talking. That's my whole experience, story time. So I'll talk to you later, guys. And if you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you like my videos, my story times, then subscribe for more. I'm thinking of doing more story time. So, bye!